Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. You are listening to a calm and independent news briefing from Thailand, bringing you verified developments from Pattaya and the surrounding Chonburi region. Our aim is simple: to inform responsibly, to explain clearly, and to present the facts with balance and respect. Please take a moment, settle in, and stay with us. We begin with developments from Pattaya involving a long-running criminal investigation that has now led to an arrest by immigration authorities. Immigration officers in Pattaya have detained a 56-year-old Iranian national in connection with an attempted murder case that had remained unresolved for several months. The suspect was taken into custody during the late afternoon hours of the 13th of February, following intelligence-led surveillance operations. According to authorities, the man was wanted under a court-issued arrest warrant related to a violent incident in which a vehicle was allegedly used as a weapon. Immigration investigators confirmed that the suspect had been residing in a residential area of Nong Pru, within Banglamung district of Chonburi province. Officers monitored the location quietly, waiting for confirmation of his movements. Once the suspect exited the property, police moved in, identified themselves, and formally presented the arrest warrant. Authorities state that the man acknowledged his identity and confirmed that he had previously not been taken into custody in relation to the case. He was then escorted to the Pattaya Immigration Office, where the arrest was officially recorded and preliminary questioning was conducted. From there, he was transferred to investigators to face formal legal proceedings. Police say the charges stem from a serious confrontation that allegedly occurred in the Thep Prasit area of Pattaya. Investigators believe the suspect encountered a rival unexpectedly on a local road and deliberately drove his car into the other individual, who was riding a motorcycle at the time. The victim reportedly sustained severe injuries, while the driver fled the scene. After gathering witness statements, reviewing evidence, and tracing the suspect's movements, authorities obtained a warrant from the Pattaya Provincial Court. Immigration officials stated that the arrest reflects continued efforts to track foreign suspects involved in serious offenses, in line with national enforcement directives. The suspect now remains in custody as investigators prepare the case for prosecution under Thai law. We now turn to another enforcement operation carried out the same week, this time involving labor and immigration violations linked to tourism activities in South Pattaya. Immigration officers have arrested 3 foreign nationals found working illegally aboard a tour boat docked at Lem Bali Hai Pier. The inspection followed multiple complaints alleging that the vessel was employing foreign workers without proper authorization. Officers boarded the boat during the afternoon of the 13th of February, conducting checks on both Thai and non-Thai staff members. During the inspection, 3 foreign nationals were identified as working without valid permits. Authorities confirmed that those detained included a Russian woman assigned to public relations duties, a Chinese woman performing as a DJ, and a Myanmar national responsible for preparing and serving food to tourists. Each individual was charged under Thai law for working without permission. They were later transferred to Pattaya City Police Station, where legal procedures are now underway. Officials described the operation as part of a wider crackdown targeting illegal employment and unregulated tourism services. Immigration supervisors have instructed officers to intensify inspections, particularly in high-traffic tourist zones across Chonburi province. No additional details were released regarding the tourboat operator, and authorities have not yet confirmed whether further charges will be filed. Investigations into the business remain ongoing. Next, we move to a major fraud case that resulted in the arrest of a foreign suspect accused of stealing nearly 2 million baht from a young victim in Pattaya. Police have arrested a Malaysian national suspected of involvement in a call center scam that defrauded a 20-year-old man of over 1.9 million baht in cash. The suspect was apprehended at a hotel in Chonburi on the 14th of February, after investigators tracked his movements through surveillance footage and vehicle records. The case began when the victim filed a complaint at Pattaya City Police Station, reporting that he had received a phone call from an individual claiming to represent a mobile phone service provider. The caller alleged that the victim's personal identification details had been misused and that his financial records required urgent verification. The conversation was later moved to a messaging application, where the victim was instructed to withdraw a large sum of cash for inspection purposes. Believing the claims to be legitimate, the victim followed the instructions. He later handed over the cash at the car park of a shopping center in South Pattaya. It was only afterwards that he realized he had been deceived. Investigators reviewed CCTV footage from the area, which showed a man collecting the cash before changing his clothing and leaving the location. Further analysis identified the vehicle used in the escape, a white Toyota registered in Bangkok. Police traced the vehicle to its registered owner, who confirmed it had been driven by a family member working as a ride-hailing driver. That driver later informed police he had transported a passenger from Bangkok to Pattaya and then returned him to a hotel in Chonburi. Investigators confirmed that the hotel guest matched the suspect's travel records, having entered Thailand days earlier via Don Muang Airport. With court approval, police obtained an arrest warrant and detained the suspect with assistance from local officers. He now faces multiple charges, including fraud by impersonation, use of forged documents, and inputting false information into a computer system. The suspect remains in custody as authorities continue formal legal proceedings. Finally today, we report on a dangerous incident that prompted a large-scale police search operation in Chonburi province. Late on the 15th of February, a pickup truck driver opened fire on a motorway rescue vehicle along Motorway 7. The incident occurred at night on the inbound lanes towards Rayong within Banglamung district. Highway police responded after receiving reports of gunfire and arrived to find the rescue vehicle damaged by bullets. Nearby, officers discovered an abandoned white pickup truck parked on the shoulder. The driver and a female companion had already fled into nearby woodland. At the scene, authorities recovered multiple spent cartridge cases along with live ammunition. Inside the pickup, authorities discovered dozens of sacks containing fresh kratom leaves, with a total weight estimated at approximately 500 kilograms. Rescue workers told police they had initially stopped to assist the driver after noticing the vehicle parked in a hazardous position. They reported advising the driver to calm down following an argument with his girlfriend. Shortly afterwards, the driver allegedly followed their vehicle and opened fire. No injuries were reported, but the rescue vehicle sustained damage. Police have sealed off the surrounding area and launched an active search for the armed suspect and his companion. Residents have been urged to report any suspicious individuals immediately. Investigations remain ongoing as authorities work to locate those involved and examine all seized evidence. And that brings us to the end of today's briefing. Thank you for taking the time to stay informed. Thank you for listening, and thank you for watching. We appreciate your support, and we look forward to bringing you further verified updates. Stay safe and have a good day.